at midnight, hear that engine roar. Chrome's gleaming in the moonlight, pedal to the floor. Got a 69 Camaro, paint's black as sin. Supercharged and ready, let the race begin.
What up, rednecks? Welcome back to the channel. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on when you're watching this. Today, instead of doing the video, I got a little bit of history for you at old drag race in the 70s. So hope y'all enjoy it. Hope y'all like it. I'll be putting some pictures right here next to me as I talk about it. Hope y'all like it. Be good to each other. Love one another. Be blessed. Redneck loves you. Rednecks, roll out. What up, rednecks? Welcome back to the channel. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on when you're watching this. Today, instead of doing the video, I got a little bit of history for you at old drag race in the 70s. So hope y'all enjoy it. Hope y'all like it. I'll be putting some pictures right here next to me as I talk about it. Hope y'all like it. Be good to each other. Love one another. Be blessed. Redneck loves you. Rednecks, roll out. There have been few drag racers equipped with more versatility skills than the driver and engine builder and tuner Dyno Don Nicholson. The Dyno nickname was earned being among the first to utilize the benefits of a chassis dyno, which he operated at a Chevy dealership in Pasadena, California in the late 50s. He first campaigned a circle track roadster in the late 40s, which led to the dry lake racing of El Mirage, California, and Bonneville, Utah, aka Bonneville Salt Flats. Nicholson went on to become a pioneer in stock, factory experimental, funny car, and pro stock competitions. Because his career spanned the 60s and 70s, when there were relatively few NHRA national events on the calendar, the bulk of his wins came in match races. Nicholson holds the record for final round appearances, the most NHRA eliminator categories, scoring either wins or runner-up efforts in funny car, pro stock, super comp stock, and street during the era of the manually shifted 4-speed transmissions. Nicholson had no equal because in addition to driving, he also turned his own wrenches, another advantage. Nicholson raced for many years in other forms of motorsports by the time the drag strips began to open throughout Southern California. Nicholson not only won the stock title in 1961 in the Winter Nationals, but also defended his title in 1962 to become a household name across the country. When Chevy dropped out in 1963, Nicholson jumped to an A factory experimental Mercury Comet in 1964, enjoying a match race winning percentage in excess of 90%. He accordingly recorded the first 10-second run for a door slammer with his 64 AFX Comet, and was also the first to begin lifting the front wheels off the ground in each gear. For 1965, he converted his AFX Comet into a funny car by altering the wheelbase and adding fuel injection and nitromethane. Weeks later, he defeated the swiftiest Mopar entry in the Ram Charger's Dodge with a 930 at 150 miles an hour. For 1966, Dyno campaigned the Eliminator 1 Mercury Comet, the first tube chassis with a one-piece flip-up body, which is what they are today. Nicholson was virtually undefeated in 1966 and reported his first funny car 7-second run at Martin, Michigan, late that summer. Nicholson contained massive success with the Eliminator 2 in 1967, and then the 7.3-second Eliminator Cougar for 68. Nicholson teamed up with Soxon Martin, Bill Jenkins, Dick Landy to form a match race circuit, which contributed 4-speed equipped heads-up super stock cars, which promoted NHRA to create the Pro Stock division in 70. He perfected the SOHC 427, better known as the Ford Camry, Hemi Port, for its first Pro Stock winner in 1971 Summer Nationals in his Maverick. Nicholson switched to the 351 Cleveland Ford Pinto in 72 and had 3 consecutive wins at the AHRA Winter Nationals, the NHRA Winter Nationals, and the Gator Nationals to begin 1973. He was runner-up at the 74 U.S. Nationals, and in 1976 Summer Nationals, he was runner-up to his championship campaign of 1977. Nicholson continued campaigning his Ford entries through the 1982 season. He made a comeback effort in 1983 with an Oldsmobile before retiring from Pro Stock at the age of 57 in 1988. He returned with a 7.5 second 62 Chevy Bel Air Pro Mod. He made a brief attempt in Pro Stock truck competition in 1998 and 1999. Nicholson earned the Carcraft All-Star Drag Racing Team Ollie Award in 1977 and was Funny Car Driver of the Year in 67. He has also been inducted into the National Drag Racing Hall of Fame in Ocala, Florida, and the Motorsports Hall of Fame in Novi, Michigan. Sadly, Don passed away January 24th, 06, at 78 years old. Sadly, that was the end of an era. We're losing a lot of the old drag racers that were just phenomenal and had brass balls. But y'all, Redneck gonna sign off here. Be good to each other. Love one another. Y'all be blessed. Redneck out. Rednecks, let's roll.
Changing the game. Hall of Fame. that Dino Dawn is still out there, living in the dream, with the throttle wide open and the finish line in sight. The legend
As a 76 Mustang 2 Pro Stock car. So he, in 1977 is really when this car had its most success. He raced this car for NHRA, IHRA, AHRA, and match raced it. So every weekend he was configuring it from, this is NHRA spec here, 340-inch small motor, steel doors, real glass all around. So this is NHRA spec, but then the next weekend he'd be across the country with fiberglass doors on it, take the glass out, and 516-inch all aluminum motor. So this car he used from 76 to about 80. So this is the first Pro Stock car in the 7s. And in 1977 was really the only year that he pursued an NHRA championship. But he beat Bob Glidden by a pretty big margin that year in 77. So this is the championship car here. It's the only car that he kept. So it stayed in the family. We just finished restoring it, debuted it at SEMA, and now we're tuning it around and having fun showing it. And thank you, Nancy, for having us, and thank you, Sanderson Ford. So good to be here. I'll see if I can get it started up.
All right, you better stand back. This is so awesome. Doesn't it remind you of Cruise on Central?
Yeah.
God,
absolutely.
I miss Cruise on Central.
Absolutely. So we will caution you, it does get a little bit loud, so especially for kids, you may need to plug your ears, okay? Be caution about it. Thank you.
It's so dang cool. Are you ready, Greg?
We're ready.
It's getting ready.